everybody, and welcome to season 2 of the Wayward Lasses All the Things podcast. I'm I'm your host today, Brittany, joined by my sister Courtney.
Hello, sister.
Hello, sister, and our mother Amy.
Hello, daughters.
Hello, mother.
I like the little.
Hi.
Hello.
So if you haven't noticed, we've been gone for a little bit. We decided to take a little break at the end of the year to celebrate the holidays and kind of revamp and figure out our decision and path forward for season 2. And one of the things you can see here is we have these fancy signs. Oh, fancy.
So fancy.
They got the glitter. I got this one. But yeah, so this season we are going to be switching it up a little bit, and we're going to dive into what to expect this season. But first, we kind of wanted to give you an update of what we've been up to, and kind of just chat with you guys for a little bit. Before we get into all of that, we always have to do our trivia. So, Sister Courtney, would you be the best and take us away, trivia?
Yes, when you call me Sister Courtney, I sound like a nun. So I'm just saying. Maybe divert from using that language.
Courtney.
All right, so this is, I thought it would be fun it's more of like a game than trivia. So it is movies and other words. So I'm going to give you the name of a movie, but I'm going to use different words. And you're going to tell me what you think the movie is. I'll give you an example.
Okay.
Number 1 is Chanting in the Precipitation.
Singing in the Rain.
In the Rain.
There you go. Okay, got it? All right. Next one. Away with the Breeze.
Gone with the Wind.
Oh, very nice, mother. Very nice. Next one. Small Ladies.
Little Women.
Little Women.
There you go. Michael too. All right. Well, okay. All right. I can also, if you guys need a clue, I can give you the year or one of the actors in it if you need like a little help. All right. Next one. Nice Town.
Nice
Town. Happy Place. Friendly City. Big City.
Year is 1998.
What is it? Happy Town.
Nice Town.
Oh, Nice Town.
It's nice. Nice Town. Starring Reese Witherspoon. Sorry, that was probably my watch you heard. In the
Sweet Home Alabama.
No, I'll let it know. One more. Tobey Maguire.
That was a good one. Sweet Home Alabama. That should be it.
No, that wasn't Sweet Home Alabama. My goodness. It's Pleasantville.
Oh.
Nice Town. All right, I got another one. Ready?
No.
Courageous Bosom.
American Beauty.
Courageous. It's another word for courageous.
Brave Heart.
Yeah.
Strong.
Yes.
Bosom is heart?
All right. A bosom. It's in your bosom. All right. I like this one. Hasn't received a smooch.
Never been kissed.
All right. One more? Should I do one more?
Good job.
Yes, yes.
All right. One more. The Nuptial Cantor.
Bridesmaid's Tale.
Cantor.
Wedding Singer.
Yes. Yes.
Good job, Mom. Where'd you find these? This is cool.
Google. I'll do one more. This one's funny.
Okay.
Decease difficult.
Die Hard.
There are so many. These are so funny, but yeah.
That's good.
Good stuff.
Speaking of trivia, did you guys know on Netflix there are 2 trivia games that you can play, and one's called Triviaverse?
No, and it's interactive, so you choose your answer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do it.
Yes.
That's
what's that? It's a lot of fun, and one of the questions on there was, where did Caesar's salad originate from? And I got it right. Do you guys remember?
Yes, Mexico.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
That was your trivia. Court.
Was it?
I think it was mine. It was mine.
Cesar.
Yes. Yes. Well. So if you guys ever want to like boost up your trivia, hop on Netflix. There's Triviaverse, and then there's one other one, but it's good.
I'm gonna check it out.
It's trivia. Yeah, it's funny. We went and visited Trustin and Danny this weekend, and we played a lot of that game.
Have to look at it.
Any
Yeah.
repeating questions? Did it get to
Tristan.
a point? Hi, Tristan.
I don't think so.
All right. Well, we're going to have to check it out then. I like it.
We'll have to check it out. Yes, very good, very good. All right, so thank you for the trivia, Courtney.
No, you
I guess we can do an update on kind of where we've been or what we've been doing. I mean, mainly I've just been relaxing and enjoying the holiday season. Other than that, I know that Mom and I have been working towards our side hustle, our business, which we need to meet about this week. And I don't know, what else? What have you guys been up to?
Resting. Been trying to recuperate from the holidays. So by the time this airs, I'm sure you guys are well past the holiday hustle because I think this will air in February, but we're recording this in January. So the holidays
Right
have
after the New Year.
just passed after, yes. And which is January after the New Year.
Is that when it is?
Did you believe that? January is after the New Year. I can't even believe
Oh
it.
my gosh.
Oh my God. Anyway, I did a little too much this holiday season. I did not pace myself, even though I planned. I planned a lot. I did not. I did too much. And so I'm paying the price. I'm quite tired and I am resting now. Well, not now. Right now I'm speaking. But that's what I'm doing. That's what my life is, just getting my house back in order after the holidays and trying to sleep. So nothing fun or exciting here.
Here's a question. When are you taking down your Christmas decorations?
Next weekend.
Oh, wow.
So January 8th, 9th.
Oh, wow. That's early, Mom.
I don't know. I mean,
Girl.
I was a little late in getting them up, so maybe I'll be a little late in getting them down.
I usually leave them up until the next major holiday, which is Valentine's Day.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah, why
What?
not?
It's too hard to do all the decorating.
That's right, and not enjoy it for another,
You guys are
quarter.
making me sound like a Grinch.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, next week.
Well, because normally, you have the what do you call it? Three Kings Day. Is that January 6th or 7th? I'm not sure which day it is, but that's
12 days
Yeah.
after Christmas.
12 days.
Yes.
Oh, you sure? I might have to check that. But no.
What is it called? Three Kings Day?
Yeah.
Epiphany.
Three Kings Day.
Also called the Epiphany.
It's January 6th.
Come on.
She said 12 days after Christmas,
Oh, no, after
Courtney.
New Year. Yeah, so January 6th.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
So then, yes. Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
right.
Again, I told you I need
Relax.
sleep. So my brain processed that as 12 days after the New Year.
I
So was
got
like,
that too.
yeah, sorry. Yep. Sleep is necessary. It's a necessary, vital component.
It is a necessary thing.
I'm not doing sleep. Sleep is not doing well with me. Anyway,
Mom, how about you? What have you been up to?
I think kind of just living, sticking with like this one competition that I was working on. I did pretty good in terms of like sticking with the diet. So it was a vegan diet, but I found shortly after that, I wouldn't say shortly after, maybe like 6 weeks into a 12-week competition that I do not like. What is
Green
it
eggs and
called?
ham?
Green eggs and ham.
Do not like it. I am the vital wheat. It's supposed to Satan. How do you say, Courtney? Satan.
Hey, Tom.
Satan. I do not like Satan.
Please don't eat Satan.
Oh my God.
So you use it with something called vital wheat, and it is supposed to mimic like the texture of chicken or any type of like protein per se. But for the first time I made it, you have to be very careful when you mix vital wheat. Because if you mix it too much, it actually will start to become very stringy. So the first thing I made was chicken tenders, and I served it to Mama and Uncle, and Uncle called it bubblegum chicken. And Mama took a bite of it, and I think we covered that in one of our last podcasts, but Mama took a bite of it and she spit it out. So I can't even say that now because Steve made brisket today, but I have, for the most part, not been eating meat. I will eat fish and then vegetables. So not totally vegan, but more vegetarian or pescatarian, if you will. So that's pretty much what I was doing because it took me all the way until the first week of December. And then Christmas, for me, Christmas didn't seem like Christmas. I don't know why. I think because when your kids get older, at least for me, it's not the same thing.
And we
Even
changed
though,
our tradition this year, so it didn't
yeah,
feel like Christmas.
yeah.
Yeah.
Our tradition is usually we are together on Christmas Eve. We used to, when the kids were smaller, go to midnight mass, but it got scaled back to like 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and now it was 8 o'clock. But like Courtney said, we didn't do our typical tradition this year. So maybe that's why I wasn't necessarily like into Christmas. And truth be told, like I bought all my Christmas gifts basically on Christmas Day. Christmas Eve, except for like one or two, which I had to order, basically the kids, but everything else, it's like, all right, I'll just order it on that day. And that's not me. So I was a little disappointed. But I want to go into like what I want to do this coming year. And as far as New Year's resolutions go, I came to the realization about diet. Diet is not something that you do, every I don't New Year's, right? As a
The
resolution.
lifestyle.
It is a lifestyle. And if you approach it any other way, I think that you are not going to be happy with the results and are going to continuously be looking for some type of diet that works for you. So that is the one thing that I came to the realization of. And I do have a plan of attack on how I'm going to approach that this year. That's one thing. And that's the other thing. Not focus on so many things because
And that's the other thing.
I will not get anything done. And to aid me with that, I am going to get some type of like organizer so to hold me accountable. And I can see things like a task board. I'll be able to see it. I seem to do better when I can see things like that. So
Visual learner. Send me what you get because I need that too.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I
Sorry.
agree with you. I agree with you because like last year, I think New Year's resolution was, like to diet and exercise and all that stuff. And I feel like that's not even one of my resolutions this year because now it's just a habit that I have now
Yeah.
of being aware of what I'm eating and when we go shopping and what I'm picking up, minus this Chick-fil-A milkshake right here. Um, but kind of understanding what kind of calories I'm looking at and what I need to make, and then it's not such a chore for me to work out anymore. I enjoy doing it. I've set up an area in our garage now that's more of like a gym-like area. So my resolutions this year are going to be focusing on making extra sources of passive income because I just do so many things,
Yeah.
and I just need to like last night, I was up until like 2 or 3 in the morning. Like, oh, I could do this. I could make this. I could do that. And I just need to just focus, lay it all out, small
Yeah.
steps, and then do that. But that's my kind of goal this year is to focus on that.
I like that.
Courtney, what are your goals?
Well, my goal, actually, David and I are going to change our lifestyle diet, and we are going to begin intermittent fasting. I used to intermittent fast. It's very, very healthy for you. David actually did some research, and apparently in 2016, there's a Japanese scientist that won a Nobel Prize because he was able to prove with evidence the benefits of intermittent fasting. And basically, when your body gets used to a certain period without food, it begins to eat all of your dead cells, and not just fat, but like dead cells, like even in certain cases like cancer cells and cells that are harmful to your body when it's in a regular cycle of fasting. And so he's done a lot of research on it, and we talked about it and agreed. So right now what we're doing is basically like kind of cleansing our house of all of the crap. And
Good
by
luck.
cleansing the house of the crap, I mean we're eating it.
Eating it.
I am
Yep, I hear you.
sugared out right now. A lot of it is going to, I told Sammy to just take it or invite his friends over and they can eat all of the crap. Because, we bought so many things for the holidays. We don't normally eat. I normally don't have chips in the house. I normally don't have so much chocolate in the house, but I have it from the holidays. So we need to, get rid of all of that. And then we will, I started intermittent fasting today, like on a broader scale. So I didn't start eating till 10. And I stopped eating a little bit later than I should have, but I told David I can't just do it not cold turkey, but like I can't just wake up and start. Like I have to kind of ease into it.
Yeah.
So, that is what we're
doing. Is it
doing.
8 hours or 12?
You can pick, but typically it's 8. Yeah.
that you can eat in,
You
right?
eat all of your calories within an 8-hour window.
Now, are
And
you still going to do low calorie diet or
I never
no?
do a low calorie diet.
Oh.
My calories are normally 1,800 calories, but also at the beginning of every year, usually after the first week, David and I, this is more of a spiritual thing. We do something called a Daniel fast. And fasting for us, like in that way, is more of like a spiritual practice that we do to kind of like you deny yourself certain things and
Mm-hmm.
it's your way of getting closer to God. So the Daniel fast is only fruits, vegetables, beans, nuts, no fish, no meat, no dairy products or any of that stuff. So we usually do
Okay.
that for 21 days at the beginning of every single year. We've done it for years.
Mm-hmm.
So we start that on Monday.
Very nice.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Good.
And as far as a goal for myself, I decided that in 2023, I'm going to get back to the things I love. So I'm going to make time to play the piano.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make time, you guys know I love my Bible study, but I've been very far from it. I haven't made time for that. So I'm going to kind of
Mm-hmm.
get back to that as well.
Yeah.
Good.
Love
Nice.
that. Love it. Oh, something else I forgot is at the beginning of every year, I think Alex and I have been doing it for 4 years now. We stopped drinking for a couple of months, so we'll be good as well.
I remember
Same
you did
weather.
that. Was that last
Yeah.
year or was that?
We've been doing it a couple. I think this is our third or fourth year doing it.
Good for you
Yeah, I
guys.
remember that.
It started with it was a New Year's. And we were just the two of us
You're
at the
tired
house,
of
and
it?
we got too drunk. And the next morning, we're like, we're not drinking ever again. It's nice. I mean, I don't really drink that much anymore. I mean, like if I'm out or if we're visiting for the holidays or visiting and doing things like that, I will. But it's not crazy, crazy like when I was younger. So
When you were
it's
younger. It's you.
younger.
We
I've
have a
grown.
healthier lifestyle now, and
Yeah, yeah.
drinking too much is not part of a healthy lifestyle.
No,
Yeah.
no. It's also
Moderation.
really good for losing weight. So
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
All that beer is really like, man, it sits in your gut.
like I'm saying, I don't really drink much anymore. If I
Yeah.
do, and it's during the week, it's like a seltzer.
Yeah.
So I'm not really buying beers anymore. The thing that we do, and Mom will attest to, is we always have like a bottle of tequila,
Yeah.
and we'll take like a shot at night. So that's about it. A shot away keeps the doctors away.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? All right, guys. So let's go ahead and get into what to expect for season 2. So we kind of got together and we were just like, what can we do that's different? We have a platform now. We might not have the biggest platform and followers yet, but what can we do that's different and use what we have here to make more of an impact? So our goal kind of for this next season, season 2, is to focus on local small businesses, female owned businesses, and giving them a platform to kind of introduce themselves, shout out their business, tell us all about it, so we can share it with all of our listeners and all of our followers and just give them that platform for them to promote themselves. And, we want to give them and give everybody an opportunity that joins us to have. What am I trying to say here, guys? To have that opportunity
Yeah.
to get the word out there about their businesses. Do you guys want to pick up from where I'm leaving off here?
I was going to say that I am super excited about this. When we first started figuring out what we were going to do with season 2, we were throwing all kinds of ideas around and all kinds of schedules and, what are we going to do? And Brittany mentioned, I really loved interviewing people. We had
Mhm.
interviewed in season 1, 2 of our cousins, and she really enjoyed that. So we put together a quick little Facebook post just to see, what is there anybody who'd even
An
be
interest.
interested?
Yep.
And the
Mhm.
response that we got back, I think we were all pretty shocked at how quickly people were interested in our idea of just being able to give women a platform to tell their stories and talk about their businesses. And every person that we've interviewed, we're so excited. Like you guys, there's so many good things in store for you guys this season. But every person that we've spoken to, they're just really like stoked about being able to form community and being
Mhm.
able, every single one of them almost have said, yeah, maybe I'll get a client or two, but I'm more excited about
Yeah.
being able to make meaningful connections with people, networking, being able to talk to others. Some of them are moms who are balancing mom work life. Some of them are just moving to new areas and trying to find their footing. And so I think just that alone, if we've accomplished nothing else, being able to bridge the gap between some of these women and being able to provide them with community is so meaningful for us, because we're able to use our platform for a purpose bigger than ourselves. And that's, I think, the most exciting part. Even if we get nothing else from it, that is something that I know is very meaningful for me. So excited for what we have for you guys.
And then actually to add on to that, to add on to what Courtney said about being the platform, not only for the small business owner, right, but also some of the women that reached out to us also had a story that they wanted to share.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I love doing on the podcast is sharing the stories about ourselves with all of you. But what makes this exciting now for this season is that with these women who have responded to our Facebook post, actually, this was Brittany for her Greenville area, telling their story, what brought them to focus on this business or this topic that they wanted to talk about, with the hopes of sharing that story with our listeners and maybe making some kind of impact for whoever's listening. Because let's face it, we may all think that our situation is unique, but there's usually somebody else out there who is experiencing the same thing. And upon hearing the stories that we share, take away from that, like, oh, great, I'm not the only one. Somebody else is out there who's experiencing the thing that I'm experiencing, and actually take comfort in that. So I'm excited about this season for giving women a platform to share those types of stories, experience, knowledge that other listeners can actually benefit from and grow from.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and our
Something I
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
I was just going to say our tagline has been real content for real women, and so this being able to provide a platform for real women to talk about real issues is what we're all about. Go ahead. Sorry.
Absolutely. No, you're good. You're good. Something I wanted to touch on is we really wanted to get back to that particular root and how all of this started. Is we wanted to have a podcast where you could hear about the real struggle that women go through. Every podcast that I've listened to or re-listened to, the woman is already successful. She already is in shape. She already has, everything going for her. And it's very rare that you hear about the struggles that everyday women are going through. So I'm agreeing with Courtney and Mom here that we are excited to provide this platform to create a community. And we are so excited to take this journey to season 2 and to meet all of these wonderful women. And eventually, we just did Greenville for now, but we'll be spreading over into the areas where Mom and Court are.
Yep.
Yeah. Anybody else have anything they wanted to add?
No, can't wait to get started.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to be with us today. As always, please follow us on all social media accounts. We have Instagram, we have Facebook, we're on YouTube, we are on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow us. If you have a topic you'd want to hear about, or if you want to be on the podcast to promote your small business or share your story, email us at www.waywardlasses.
Nope.
At Gmail. Nope. No, it's waywardlasses@gmail.com. There it is. This doesn't sound right.
Or you can go on to our website. There is a podcast interview form that you can fill out as well.
Absolutely. And that is www.waywardlasses.com. Mom's blog is going to be coming back. We're going to be revamping our shop. We've got so many fun things in store for you this season. Does anybody else have anything they want to add?
Oh, I think that's it.
All right, Court, you want to close us out?
That's it. Thank you guys as always for tuning in. Check out season 2. Go back and check out season 1, but check out season 2. Until next time, we are the Wayward Lasses, reminding you to keep it real.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Thanks for stopping by.
Stay classy.
Stay classy.